Ben Johnson's coming on the show. It ain't just because of that. It's not just because of that. It's because my man RC is in New York City. Take time out of his business to make sure he shows his face in studio in New York City. And my man Cam. Oh, Cam, in my seat. Now, here's the deal, Cam. It's a big responsibility.
It ain't that big.
The wardrobe speaks to what kind of attention you try to draw to yourself.
The seat feels small, Stephen A.
Don't watch your mouth. You watch your mouth, and you watch your mouth. First takes in the hands. Let's roll.
Let's go! We fly around, make plays, and we go out and get a win. And none of this promise. So what you gonna do with your moment right now?
First Take is presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook.
Oh, you know what it is, a Feel-Good Friday right here on First Take. SA already introduced the crew, but I got Cam and RC in the flesh. Good to see you both.
Yeah. By the way, I just want to tell everybody, since Stephen A. forgot, Molly's here as well.
Oh, you know
to
what?
run the show.
RC,
bam.
I appreciate you. That's love.
No doubt.
It's okay. I don't expect much from
There's a reason I didn't mention her. The reason I didn't mention her is because Molly likes those ISO shots. You see what I'm saying? When we're talking, it would have been different. But now that she's here, we introduced the show, she's getting the shine that she deserves. I would be hurting if I introduced her.
I have never asked for an ISO shot or a solo shot in my life.
Molly,
but it's all good,
Molly,
Stephen A.
You did it 2 weeks ago. It's on tape. You did it 2 weeks ago, but it's okay.
2 weeks
ago? Because I do it all the time.
Okay.
I do it all the time.
Okay, that's good. Well, I never look as good as you, so I'm good on the wide shot.
Bro.
Hey, Stephen A., before we get into it, obviously championship weekend, we're gonna have a fun Friday. Good crew here. We're gonna have a funky Friday, right, Cam?
You dig?
Stephen A., you are on HBO tonight, I heard.
Yes, I will be on HBO tonight, fellas. Molly, I will be on HBO tonight. I'm out here. NBA Countdown is Saturday night, so I got to do that. But tonight, I'm on Real Time with Bill Maher on HBO. 10 o'clock Eastern. In the house. I'm in here.
You earned it.
By the way, last thing. My name is Stephen A. Smith, and I approve that message. Let's go.
Oh, my God.
I had to say
All right, that's enough of you. We just hit your mute button. The show's straight from New York. All right, let's get into the games, guys. Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes for the fourth time. The Chiefs are trying to pursue an unprecedented third straight Lombardi trophy, while the Bills will try to end what is fast becoming a postseason curse by finally beating Kansas City for the AFC Championship. While Mahomes and the Chiefs have come out on top in previous 3 head-to-head playoff meetings, Josh Allen has posted comparable numbers to Mahomes in those matchups and has had great success against Kansas City when the teams have met in the regular season. All right, Cam, who's the better quarterback in this game?
The better quarterback will be Josh Allen. But in this game like this, it's so many distractions and everybody's making it the David versus Goliath and this, that, and the third. I said it in the show earlier. Which Patrick Mahomes will he unleash? And the one that he will unleash will be the one that's predicated solely to winning the football game. I think Josh Allen has to have the better game. It's inevitable. It's like when you're looking at the whole rundown of the game and who needs to do what needs to do who. Josh Allen needs to perform at a high level, protect the ball, play clean. But I'm looking at Patrick Mahomes where obviously he has to play his game, but it's not to the capacity that Josh Allen does.
There's no quarterback in football that's greater than Patrick Mahomes. This is not even a question to me, and that's no slight to Josh Allen. I believe Josh Allen is one of the best players in the world. Josh Allen this season had an MVP caliber season along with Lamar Jackson. They are 1-2 to me, but when you're talking about this moment, this game, it's Patrick Mahomes. And the reason is because we've seen him here. If I'm Roger Goodell, I'm going to start writing the Kansas City Chiefs schedule whenever we do it in the offseason as a 19-game schedule. because all the dude knows is how to show up on championship weekend. He's 7-0 in the divisional round. He always ends up in this place. And only Joe Burrow and Tom Brady have found a way to go into Arrowhead and beat this man. And it doesn't matter to me who ends up, or I can't tell you who ends up being the better quarterback on Sunday. What I can tell you is the quarterback that needs to do more is Patrick Mahomes. The quarterback that needs to be better is Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen has to play within himself. Josh Allen has to continue to be efficient and be exactly who he's been all season, which has been singularly focused on getting to and winning the Super Bowl. And I saw that from him last week, and he has to do the same thing this one.
My thing is, RC, two things can be true. Patrick Mahomes can clearly be the best quarterback because he is the best quarterback in the world, and we understand that this is what he does. He plays in AFC Championship games because ever since he's been a starter in the National Football League, he's never missed an AFC Championship game. So we get that part. The flip side to it is this. If you're Josh Allen, is it possible that statistically you could end up having loftier numbers? You could end up going out there and playing lights out. I think what Cam is saying has a very, very valid point to that, because I think that's going to be necessary. But
I mean, yeah,
whether it's necessary or not, though, Cam and Molly, the thing about this week is we've seen Josh play as well as Patrick Mahomes in a playoff game. Yep. We've watched Josh Allen go toe-to-toe with Patrick Mahomes, and he didn't have the ball last in regulation, and he didn't get the ball first in overtime. So it's not about that. Yeah. What the team has done in Buffalo is evolve. What Josh Allen has done is evolve. It is about what James Cook and Davis and Johnson can do. It is about the pressure that this defense can put on you and make you throw the football in front of them or turn the football over. When we look at last week against Baltimore, if we just take the individual play of the quarterbacks and you say, who was the more impressive quarterback? It was Lamar Jackson with some of the plays he made. Who was the better quarterback? Correct. It was Josh Allen. It's about being the better quarterback, not being the most dynamic or explosive QB.
I think that one of the debatable things is, does Josh Allen's performance a couple years ago, does that have an expiration date? Because everybody's holding on to what he did, like versus Patrick Mahomes. And yes, he balled, but in Stephen A's words, it wasn't because of him they lost. It was because the inability to stop Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. But for me, I'm like, that was 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah. Now, granted, was it an impactful performance? Absolutely. If I'm Josh Allen, I'm looking at this and I'm like, I'm going in there with the Warriors mentality. Everything. I'm burning ships, burning boats. I'm cutting off my phone. I'm locked, loaded, and ready to explode on anything, because that's how serious this game is for me and my legacy, Josh Allen.
That's fair, and I get what you're saying. He's averaging about, in terms of passing, rushing yards, about 343 yards a game in the 3 playoff games that he's lost to Patrick Mahomes. Why? Because he's scoring 28 and Patrick Mahomes scoring 35 rather. You've got to make sure the mentality has to be, I know, as much as I want to love my defense, y'all know this better than me. You get around your teammates, so we, and obviously it takes a collective effort to get the job done. But in the end, you can't trust them against Patrick Mahomes. You can't trust them. You got to go in there with the attitude, I'm tired of this brother finding a way to beat me. I got to do all I got to do to take him out. If I'm Josh Allen, I'm walking in there with the mentality, RC, Cam, I got to drop 35. No. I got to drop 35. I got to score 30, 35 points because this man will find a way to beat me. I got to do that. Why not, RC? Why not?
If Josh Allen walks into this stadium, if he walks into Arrowhead and he says, it's me against him, they lose. Yeah. They lose. Yeah. Josh Allen in no way looked at last week versus the Baltimore Ravens as an opportunity for him to win the MVP in the perception of the people. I know it's a regular season award, but what I'm saying is he didn't feel like he had to go in that stadium and show the world that he was better than Lamar Jackson. What he didn't do was when Lamar Jackson threw a pick, he didn't throw a pick. When Lamar Jackson fumbled the football, he didn't fumble the football. And you even look at Sean McDermott, and here's the thing that I don't think people paid attention to. You had an opportunity close to the goal line with 1 yard, close to the goal line with a guy who's impossible to stop is short yardage in the red zone. This is the closest thing to Cam Newton we've ever seen at the quarterback position as it pertains to that. And you said, we're going to kick a field goal because we're going to make the Baltimore Ravens beat us. We will not beat ourselves. We will not put ourselves in a bad position because the entire team says our team will win by being smart, efficient, and protecting the ball, and the other team will lose it. That's the same way you have to go into this game until Josh needs to do it.
The reason why I'm pushing back, hold on, Cam. The reason why I'm pushing back, RC, is because, look, RC's out on the football field here, Hitman, right? So you skinny as Snoop Dogg, right? You're not trying to run into RC. When you know that you're going to encounter RC, you're going to be in the weight room a little bit more. As you look forward to the future, you're going to be like, yo, I know what this brother's going to do. If I'm a defensive lineman and I had defensive linemen say this to me, they...
Xin chào tất cả mọi người đã quay trở lại với kênh của mình. Ngày hôm nay mình sẽ tiếp tục hướng dẫn các bạn làm vòng nha. Vòng hôm nay của mình sẽ có tiêu đề là bóng điện. Bây giờ mình sẽ bắt đầu làm nha. Mọi người hôm nay vòng của mình sẽ có tiêu đề là quạt trần. Bây giờ mình sẽ bắt đầu làm nhá.
Cho em sử dụng nhanh hơn hay là quay nhanh hơn? Thì xem sử dụng nhanh hơn hay là quay video nhanh hơn?
Màu vàng nha, mọi người màu vàng nha. Mọi người ơi, đây là màu, đây là màu vàng của mình đi nha. Tiếp đến sẽ là màu hồng. Màu hồng của mình đây, màu hồng của mình đây nha. Sau màu hồng sẽ là màu tím nha. Mọi người, đây một tím này, một tím của mình này. Em đâm vào xinh như là chỗ đình hoàng. Tiếp đến là màu cam nha, màu cam nha mọi người. Mọi người, màu cam đây, màu cam của mình đây. Tiếp đến sẽ là màu màu gì nhỉ? Màu trắng nha.